Okay. Oh, that looks great on you. Table for one, please. We're inside outer heaven. You can see a lot of Konami characters here. There's Sparksters on the right. I think there's Dracula and the guy from Castlevania, and also the guys from Contra, I think. The other customers are all dressed up in various costumes. It appears to be showtime now. Here's the guy over behind the counter. He appears to be the manager of the place. Everyone is dressed as a character from a classic late 20th century video game. The people who run this place must really be into old-time nostalgia. Savor the moment, Jillian. Her dancing is really something special. Wow, they really have the name. Sparkster, Goemon is a Ueda, Contra and Castlevania pair. Sparkster, cut it out, what do you think you're doing? Unfortunately, we couldn't learn anything. Let's check out Goemon. Makes me really want to play Legends of Mystical Ninja. Hey, what are you doing? Wasn't carrying anything suspicious? You don't call that assault rifle suspicious? Anyway, Castlevania pair. I'll call Isabella. Hey Isabella, over here. Hi there, boys. I'm Isabella Velvet. Is there something I can do for you? A mommy and a robot? I don't know who you're talking about. Do you have a picture or something? This guy? I might have met him somewhere. No, I can't remember. She seems like she might be able to remember. Take a careful look, okay? Ah, that's right. This was the guy who got sick after eating buffalo. I remember him. Well, it was just the other day. It wasn't masquerade hour, so I remember his face pretty clearly. He seemed to be waiting around for one of our regular customers. Regular? He was going out of his way to eat buffalo. Then he spat up blood. I was really grossed out. He said he was waiting for someone. Well, I was supposed it was more like he was following him. He left as soon as the other guy did. Would you mind telling me a little about him? I don't know his name, but he was in here all the time. Especially when we weren't running Masquerade Hour. Outside of Masquerade Hour? So that means you've seen his face then? Do you remember it? I think so. Alright Metal, let's have her come down to headquarters with us. We need to use Jordan and put together a montage. We can't take her to headquarters, why not? Since she's a famous star, if the media gets hold of the story and starts a fuss, it will impede our investigation. If the Snatchers were to learn what we are up to, what are you mumbling about? This is really a delicate issue. Although inconvenient, we should take down her description and then go back to headquarters to build the montage on our own. Could you try to remember his distinguishing characteristics? Jillian, keep the description in mind. Afterwards, we can use it to put together a montage. A facial shape. What was the overall shape of his face? He had kind of a bony look. What about his eyes? He had this really piercing gaze, a rather threatening look. What kind of nose did he have? It was pointy like mine. How about his mouth? He had thin lips, I think. How was he wearing his hair? It was sort of naturally flowing towards the back of his head. And he had a big widow's peak. Oh hey Toya, you can call me spaceowl, you know. About how old did you say he was? He looked like he was in his 30s. Welcome back. Thanks very much, you've been quite helpful. I hope you can use this information. He wasn't here at all different times, so he probably doesn't have a job or work regular hours. Toya, I'm back. Yeah, welcome back Toya. I'm gonna ask some more. Hi Mr. Yu. Isabella, would you mind giving me your phone number? No way. How are you, Toya? I'm good, Toya. Just a bit tired and a bit tilted from playing AOV. It sucks, you know, because I keep lagging. My stream keeps lagging. Hey, meet you. No way. No way. She doesn't want to give me her video phone number. That's right, you know, I have a new holographic movie that starts shooting next month and I have to start studying my lines, so... What kind of man do you like? Let's see, somebody really masculine who you can depend on. You know, the kind of guy who grabs you and says, "Come on baby, follow me." Toya says, what game? This game is called Snatcher. It is created by Hideo Kojima, the one who also created Metal Gear. And this game is heavily inspired by Blade Runner. So it's kind of like a retro cyberpunk adventure game. Retro cyberpunk adventure game, yeah. This is released initially in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, on PC, and the one I'm playing is the enhanced version, I think, released on Sega Mega CD in 1994. So this is a very old game, but I really like the aesthetic so far. The pixel arts are gorgeous. I like the style, I like the storylines, the writing and the humor is quite good. It's funny. I want like for you. Thank you, Toya. That's so sweet of you. Thanks. I've got a virtual reality job coming up too, wow. And a couple of offers for some TV soaps. You're quite busy, aren't you? I won't be able to dance again here for some time. That's nice of her. That's nice for her. Somebody with well-formed opinions, but I hate guys who aren't flexible. Well, that rules you out, Jillian. You shut up. Okay. So this is the third part that I'm currently playing. The third part of my gameplay. You can see the first and second part of my gameplay on YouTube to catch up if you want to. I investigate. No, I think it's best if I handle it. I can manage by myself. What's wrong? Aren't you going to investigate me? No, that's alright. Oh my god, what a knockout, and that leather outfit. What's wrong? Do you find me attractive? She kinda reminds me of Lady Gaga. No, don't you let those eyes wander with someone as gorgeous as me standing right in front of you. Oh, sorry. Could I have your autograph? My autograph? Well, let's see. I don't have anything to write with. Oh, how about this? Smooch. Whoa. Oh, I saw that. I'm telling Jamie. I think that's enough. That's a special exception, you know? Oh, come on. Men are never satisfied. They always want more. That's it. No second time. You understand me? No second time. You're going to hurt yourself if you try much harder. Come on baby, follow me. Oh, you're a simple one. That was just an example. So a kiss just isn't good enough for you, huh? Where are you going to take me? It has to be a really exciting place or I'll leave. Exciting? What kind of place would that be? Oh dear, I can see I'd be wasting my time. Wow, that makes two women who have dumped you. Was there some problem with my approach? No, the problem is you. Well, you know, they say that many women are uncomfortable around particularly handsome men. Whatever you say, Jillian. Okay, I think we're done with the questioning, but let's see, do I have anything else that maybe I can Houston possessions. Okay, I think we're done here. You've been a tremendous help. Thank you very much. I'm glad I could be. Now if you'll excuse me. We should use this information to build a montage of the suspect and then run it through the Jordan to see if there are any matches. You mean like building a composite photograph? It would be nice if Isabella would come back to headquarters with us. Well, I guess we'll just have to have her take a look at it later. I'm gonna call her again because... Hey Isabella, over here. Why you again? What can I do for you? A mommy and a robot? I'm gonna ask for her phone number. I really shouldn't. Give it up. Oh, okay, you win, alright. Listen carefully. I'm only going to tell you once. It's okay. Let me take that. Let me take a picture of that. When you call, make it in the afternoon, okay? Yes, excellent. What is the sneaker supposed to mean? How about bringing us some of that buffalo? Here you are. Buffalo weed, this is great. Bartender, give me a moonsault, will ya? Here you are. Moonsault? What kind of drinks is that? I'm gonna look. Hey, isn't that the guy who fought against the evil pigs from the Defontindos Empire? Oh yeah, the rocket guy. What's his name? Spinster, Spunster, Parkster? That customer with the spiky haircut is dressed as Goemon, the mystical ninja. Yeah, you're right, boy. That was really a great game. Yeah, I really wanna play Mystical Ninja too. I'm gonna play it like one of these time after maybe I finish this game. Those designers were really brilliant. The Goemon haircut became a real cultural icon. Japanese motorcycle gangs started to all wear their hair like that. That fellow is dressed as a character from the controversial video game Little Enforcers. It caused quite a stir in the 1990s when two senators from the United States started a two-man crusade against video game violence. Those same two senators were later voted out of office in a humiliating landslide when their constituents decided that they wanted representatives who would do something about real violence on the streets. Oh yeah, I believe that game also spawned a whole generation of imitations, didn't it? Yep, that's true. A lot of companies produced inferior copies, but none matched the success of the original. As a matter of fact, that game was used in the academy for training purposes. It's amazing how people can use a simple video game as an excuse for all of society's problems. It's always easier to point the finger at the other guy than it is to point it at yourself. Human nature hasn't changed at all since then, huh? Oh, I really feel that this game is really ahead of its time, with the commentary and everything. That customer is dressed as the contract character. I'm starting to sense a theme here. How about you, Jillian? That all of them are from Konami video games? Yeah, me too. I guess you and I are pretty out of place among all these Konami characters, huh? Metal Gear? Come on. Metal Gear? No, I wouldn't say that. As a matter of fact, I suspect that we fit in much better than you realize. What the heck are you talking about, Metal? These are all fictional video game characters. We are the only real ones in here. The two are pretty suspicious looking. They appear to be dressed as characters from the famous Castlevania series of the video games from the late 20th century. Yeah, wow, that really takes me back. I wanted spending hours playing it. I remember, yeah. I didn't even take time off to sleep. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? I wasn't even born then. I must be thinking about something else. But I'm sure I remember playing it. I remember I was so pissed because I couldn't jump off the stairs. Everyone felt that way, Jillian. It was very frustrating. According to statistical records, The teenage suicide rate increased dramatically in that year. Oh, that's crazy. I'd really like to talk to her again. Wait there seconds, here you are. This is really good. Please stop this, Jillian. You just, hey. Another moonsault. Oh, I think all those drinks are starting to get to me. Would you please stop this? You're probably still suffering from the effects of your drink. That's it. I've had it. No more drinking for me. Okay, there's nothing else I can do here, I guess.
What the? Hey, this guy's a junker! Hey, we got ourselves a junker over here! Oh, you gotta be kidding!
What is that? Is that like a New Jersey
You're
accent
in the wrong
or
joint,
like?
buddy. Forget about the check. Just get out of my place now.
Okay. It appears we have been thrown out. Sorry, but we have to maintain an atmosphere in which our customers can relax, you know. Sorry, I was a bit rash. Do you let me in now? Okay. Gotta head back to the headquarters. Oops, forgot to. You can use scan database command to search for possible matches when completed. Bony look. Seems like shape 5? 5 is bony, right? It's like a piercing gaze. Pointy nose, right? Thin lips. Naturally flowing. It's 3. Hmm. Did it! Good work, Jillian. The possible montages: Ivan Rodriguez, Air Surfer Amateur, Non-Municipal Data Administration District, Freddie Nielsen, taxi driver, no company affiliation, 29 years old, Kamoto District. You almost got him now. Let's go investigate the suspects. This is Ivan Rodriguez's neighborhood. According to the data in Jordan, this should be his neighborhood. Ah, this place is a real slum. District data retrieval networks haven't been installed in this area. As such, there is virtually no data on the area in the Alpha 1 network. This region is almost completely isolated. Place is utterly filthy. There are few free men here. Oh, is that what they call homeless people in this game? Their actual lifestyle is not unlike that of the homeless. See, they are gathered around a fire. How are they different from the homeless? Unlike the less fortunate, these people have chosen to live life like this. Oh, nice. Often leaving good jobs to do so. It appears to be a form of rebellion towards the over-control of information by the central authorities. They are one of New Kobe's biggest problem. Maybe they know something. Why don't we ask them? actually want me to investigate him? That's right. This Jillian be reasonable. Ask. Hey, you guys. What? I need to talk to you. Yeah? Could you tell me anything you know about a man named Ivan Rodriguez? Was there anybody named that around here? You lied to me and you'll live to regret it. No, calm yourself. I'm trying to remember. Well, can you recall anything? Not yet. Do you know this man? That's that idiot Ivan. Yeah, that's the fool himself. Where does Ivan live? He's in apartment 301 of this building. That's the kid with that weird board thing, right? You mean the guy who's into Sky, don't you? I hear he's always surfing. Ah, that guy, huh? I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Have you heard anything about snatchers in this area? Snatchers? Don't be stupid. Even if there were any around here, you think they'd come after us? How long have you been living around here? I used to be part of the development team that put together the Alpha 1 network. So you were a programmer, huh? What happened? One day I took a peek at some of secret data in Alpha 1. That's impossible. Security on the system is... It was possible for me, anyhow. I saw enough garbage and scum on people and the society in that file to last me a lifetime. People, they can sing pretty low, you know. You may be right. Why don't you become free too? Join us here. You ever get sick of it all? Just drop by. I've gotta get my past back before I can become free. Alpha 1 has data on the development team in there. Take a look at it when you get a chance. Okay. Never been able to figure him out. How long do you plan on staying about here? I'm not like the rest of these guys. I want to work, I just can't find any jobs. No idea, right? That's right, they won't even see me down at the unemployment benefits office. Find me a job, will you? Are you an immigrant? As illegal as they come. I heard all these great stories about the place. Had a lot of dreams, now look at me. Wow. This game is so relevant today, with today's situation, you know, and everything. What about you? Me? I just got loose on my own, you know? I just couldn't take it anymore of anything. My family, my job, I was sick of it all. Here, I feel like I've gone back to my childhood. It's great. Every morning when I wake up, I can actually decide what I want to do. No schedules, man. Every day is a blank slate. A blank slate, eh? Yeah, I really feel alive. What about that old guy? He was abandoned by his son and daughter-in-law. Abandoned? Yeah, he was in some home for old people, but they couldn't afford the payments. So they just dumped him here. That's like a garbage heap for the elderly. That's inhuman. We are taking care of him. You know, sometimes he calls out his son's name in the middle of the night. Yeah, we know the video phone number of his son. Why don't you give them a call for us? Let's see, number is 302-501. Go save this again. Alright, if I have some time. Help us out, okay? It's for the old guy's sake. Okay. Let's call Isabella and then let's try calling old person's house. Hi, I'm Stella the Stegosaur. Thanks for calling. Will you be my friend? What was that? Three oh two something, right? Two 501. Hello? This is Investigator Seed. Investigator, it's about your father. He wants to come home. If you leave him where he is, I don't think he'll be around much longer. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Yes. This is your own father I'm talking about. Is he doing alright? No, he's not. As a matter of fact, he looks ill. Is that so? I'm sure you two must have had some problems, but he's still your father, right? Thank you for taking the trouble of informing of the situation, investigator. Despite how poorly you've treated him, your father still calls out your name every day. Really? Pop does that? Forgive me, Pop. Please forgive me. Where is he? He's in the South Itayado area of the Asan district. Go and take him home. Yes, I will. I'm leaving right now. I can't thank you enough. Thank me by taking good care of your dad this time. You did a good thing, Jillian. My god, this game has a lot of heart. What's the love line number? Forgot the love line number. Hey. Oh, it's the same number for Isabella. Uh, oh,
Oh, is that you, Gillian? I was just getting to sleep.
Jimmy, we can make our own memories together. Wait, Jillian, I don't know about this right now. Do you know, I figured this out after becoming a junker. There's a snatcher inside of every one of us. I think it's our own doubts and suspicions which create them. You may be right. If we all just trusted one another, we could probably drive them out. Of course, trust in itself breeds suspicion. Junkers shouldn't let themselves get so emotional. I suppose you're right. I never hear that kind of talk from anybody else. Never seen one of these things either. Trust me, there are snatchers in this city. We just don't notice them. That's their plan. Staying busy at work really helps me. The days pass quickly that way. I'm surprised by how you keep up in such a technical field. It surprises me. Even me, I guess I still remember some of what I used to know. I guess this is going to take some time. I suppose the key is just keep working at this job and see what happens. Well, I have to, but everybody's treating it like UFOs or the Loch Ness Monster. Nobody believes it. They say it's just a creation of the mass media. Maybe it's better they think that. I'm sorry, after all, you're a junker, aren't you? What kind of dreams have you had lately? Are you still seeing that same one? Yes, it's that same one over and over. That one, huh? Yes, I'm carrying a child and running from a fire. But no matter how much I run, the fire doesn't get any farther away. Then what? It gets hotter and hotter until I can't stand it. Then I leave the child and run. You leave the child? And the flames grow brighter and grow and grow. And what about the kid? The child is as cold as ice. Why don't you record that thing for me with the dream recorder? Why? I want to see the same dream as you. No, I hate that dream. I wouldn't want anyone else to see it. But Jamie, it might have something to do with our past. So Jamie was under that negligee. What are you talking about, Jillian? Well, you know, I bet you're not wearing anything. Of course not. I don't wear any underwear when I sleep. So that means... Jamie, look out! There's a big roach on your bed. Ah, where? It just went under the sheets. Really? Yeah, you'd better pull those sheets up quickly or... Where is it? Hurry, Jamie! Oh, I can't stand this. Ah, where is it? Jamie, you've got to pull those sheets back quickly. The sheets, everything, pull it all up. Jamie? Jillian? There's no roaches there. You never change, do you? Sorry. I really like the music when talking with Jamie. It's so soothing and relaxing. It really shows like their relationship, you know. Yeah, it really reflects on their relationship. We are at the door to apartment 301. There is an electric meter. It appears to be for this apartment. Wait a minute. Electricity is being used. I read motion. Somebody is in the apartment. It's an old-style door with a small peephole viewer installed. It says apartment 301 Ivan Rodriguez. No answer. Who's there? Ivan Rodriguez, I'm a junker. Open up. I've got a few questions to ask you. What do you want? First, you open this door. Alright. Just relax. Are you prepared, Jillian? It isn't the insectors you're up against this time. Yeah, I know, and I don't want any more of those nanomachine injections either. Sorry it took so long. I'm gonna save Carly. Yeah, what? Oh shit.
Did I kill him?
He has only lost consciousness. Excellent shot, Gillian, hitting him in the hand like that.
That's not exactly how I planned it.
You shot me once back there, you know. You got the wrong guy, I swear. You're a Snatcher, aren't you? I don't know what you're talking about, man. He seems to be behaving strangely. Don't let your guard down. Feels like just like the montage, but he has quite a suntan. This room's really dark. I don't see anything suspicious though. The room is quite filthy. Wait, there are some trophies over there. Let's cheap ray gun purchased on the black market. It says runner-up 12 new Kobe Air Surfing Championships. I get it, he's an air surfer. Without a scanning warrant, I cannot perform a full analysis, but a visual inspection reveals no cancerous skin lesions despite his deep tan. There is a great deal of waste packed into an old motel electric suction type cleaning device. Apparently he isn't too concerned about cleanliness. This is Saturday Night RG-11. This is a toy gun that has been modified to fire real shells. A very low grade weapon. You aren't hurt too badly. Well, I took a hit, but considering the gun he used. It appears to be a real trophy. Aged organic materials and typical secretory organisms are all I read. There is no evidence in his garbage that he is a snatcher.
Alright, buddy, time to wake up.
Whoa, man, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Gillian, while your earlier shot is justifiable as self-defense, killing this suspect would violate Section 5, Article 2 of the Junker Bylaws. You must first have concrete evidence that he is a snatcher.
Damn.
We should search his bathroom. We may find sunscreen there.
Good point.
Okay, let's move into the bathroom.
My goodness, this place is just as disgusting as the living room. An airboard is leaning against the wall. Wait, there's a bottle here. Maybe it is sunscreen. Metal, analyze the contents of this for me, will you? It's not sunscreen, it's suntan oil. It shows no signs of having been used recently. Sunscreen and suntan oil are like day and night. Not so funny, just check it out for me. There is a crack on the bottom of the board. Something seems to be jutting out. It's a plastic bag. There is some kind of powder in it. These are illegal drugs. And not only that, it looks like liquid sky, that powerful stimulant that is killing a lot of its addicts. I detect numerous organic residue and organisms in the water residue here. There's no evidence that he is a snatcher here.
So that about explains everything, doesn't it?
Yes, it appears that Ivan was simply trying to conceal the fact that he is a drug user.
An air surfer, huh? Plenty of suntan oil. Out there soaking up lots of ultraviolet rays.
And tanned quite brown by those rays as well.
But he doesn't have so much as a pimple. Not what I'd call your typical artificial skin user.
Ivan is apparently not a snatcher.
All right, buddy, get up.
Hey, I only do liquid sky, dude. Just once in a while. I swear. I don't touch anything else. Don't hurt me, man. Come on. Call me an ambulance, will ya?
I'm no cop, I'm a junker. I couldn't care less if you're a buyer, a pusher, or what. What I want to know is if you're a snatcher or human.
Gillian, Ivan's skin is healthy. There is no way he could be a snatcher and tan like that without developing melanoma. However, HQ has just transmitted us a scanning warrant. Therefore, under the provisions of Section 18 of the Civil Code, Snatchers and the Protection of Citizens' Rights, I will hereby commence a full bioscan of Ivan. Analysis complete. Ivan Rodriguez is a completely normal Homo sapien.
I keep telling you, dude, I ain't no snatcher or whatever. Now, would you please get me a doctor?
Why don't you just put some of your drugs on it?
Hey, I wasn't doing anything wrong, man.
The friendly boys from narcotics will be here any time now. Save your breath for them.
Come on, dude, I ain't done nothing. I'm just into air surfing. I just wanted to win the competition, man. I needed some money for that, okay? Hey, it's just drugs, man.
Well, Ivan Rodriguez sure wasn't our man.
Too bad for him that he happened to look like the Snatcher we're after. That leaves Freddie Nielsen.
This is Freddie Nielsen's building. According to the data, he lives on the second floor, apartment 202. Well, this is our last suspect. Will he be the one we're looking for? There's a plate which reads Dormitory Okamoto. There used to be a tube liner stationed around the area. It's probably a throwback to that. This is like day and night compared to Ivan's place. This area actually looks safe. Reminds me of Williamsburg. The sewer system is apparently incomplete. Steam is billowing up from underground pipes, so that means there are underground passages around here. That's a remnant from before the automatic traffic system was completed. Now it's being used for advertising. It's a two-story traditional style apartment building. You can see the window for 202. There are turbocycles and pedestrians moving everywhere. Would snatchers actually live in an area like this where they would be seen? The cover has been sealed to prevent accidents and is not used anymore. Sensors and crime prevention cameras are buried here. Second floor right, let's head up. Someone's inside. Come up. Who is it? I heard a voice. I'm a junker, open the door. Hey in there, open up. I'm a junker, I've got a few questions to ask you.
A junker? Alright, just a minute.
Gillian, please use extreme caution.
Huh? A woman?
I'm with the Junker Agency. Is this the home of Freddie Nielsen? Yes, it is. And you are? I'm his wife. Exactly what can I do for you? Pretty good looking. Well, investigator, you have good taste in women. What's with that look on your face? You don't believe me, do you? If you want to scan me, you'll have to show me a scanning warrant. Without one of those, junkers can't scan civilians. I know the law. As a matter of fact, we are investigating your husband on the suspicion that he may be a snatcher. Freddy? Freddy a snatcher? That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. What? My husband a snatcher? Where did you get a story like that? I have a montage photo I'd like you to look at. Could I take a look at that? That's my husband. I can't believe my husband is a snatcher. There must be some mistake. That's why we need you to tell us about your husband. He's out right now. I'm not sure what time he'll be back. Have you noticed anything strange about your husband lately? Well, now that you mention it, lately he hasn't been in the mood to, well, you know. Could you be more specific? You see, he drives a manned taxi, but lately he's been taking walks at night without going to work. Walks at night? Well, now that you mention it, he has been acting a little strange lately, but a snatcher? Don't make me keep repeating myself. Terrible toothache. Have you noticed any changes in your husband's body or health lately? No, his appetite's as big as ever. No, nothing. How about his skin? Anything odd? His skin? Well, I haven't seen much of it lately, but I'm sure it's fine. Your husband is a taxi driver, right? Is it one of those underground cabs? A black taxi? Are you trying to frighten me? So it is a black taxi, right? Yes, he drives a black taxi. But so what? They will probably be legalized in April, right? So what's the problem? That's not what we were worried about, man. If your husband is a black taxi driver, then there are no records of his working hours, right? In other words, the only way to establish an alibi for him is to use by the testimony of other. On Thursday around 8 p.m. was your husband at home or working? Thursday? Ah, that's right, that was one of his days off. He was home, he was watching the launch of the first colonial expedition to Mars, the Beagle Jerusalem on TV. Are you sure about that? Yes, but that evening I went over to a friend's house. I wasn't with him all night. My friend's brother is the pilot of the Beagle, you know. He was sick last year, but he's been strong as a horse lately. Have you ever been to Outer Heaven? Who's that? Spouse's testimony can be used to establish an alibi, can it? Have you experienced any sneezing lately, even though you don't have a cold? Sneezing? I haven't had a cold yet this year. What's this? There's some kind of map on the wall. This is a map of the city of Moscow. Moscow, huh? That place has been little more than a ghost town since the catastrophe. Yes, but this map was no doubt produced before the catastrophe. What's this map? I don't really know. My husband bought it and stuck it there about 4 months ago. I'm in very good health. What does that have to do with anything? This montage photo was produced using a computer from the testimony of witnesses at a nightclub. Wow, it does look like my husband, so...
This isn't enough to prove that our Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher.
True. Without more evidence, we cannot get a scanning warrant.
We'd like to take a look in your bathroom if you don't mind.
Oh, you need to use the bathroom?
No, we'd like to investigate your bathroom.
Really? Whatever. Please, go right ahead.
There's no faucet? This is an unusual bathtub. Header out for system bathtub, isn't it? Very attractive bathroom and sparkling clean. You can see your reflection in the mirror. Always been such a handsome devil. Wait a minute, haven't we seen that bottle someplace before? Oh hey, Breezy 503, is this a Snatcher? Yes, this is Snatcher actually. You're correct. Hey, how are you doing, Breeze? Welcome to the stream. Where was I? Okay, look. Bottle. Have you played this game before? That's the same container as the one we found at Giant's. Alright, I will analyze the contents of the bottle. Breeze. Alright, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too, Breeze. There's no mistake, this is sunscreen. Sunscreen in the middle of the winter, eh? And it looks like it's been used recently too. Breeze, I haven't, it was beyond me as a kid. LOL. Oh yeah, this is actually my first time playing this game too, so we can experience it together.
There's no mistake. Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher. Gillian, with this much evidence, there will be no difficulty getting a scanning warrant.
We've got you now, snatcher scum.
So, you figured it out, huh?
Cool, yeah.
Who's that?
Know all about us, do you, junker?
That wound.
Jean did that to her.
Die, junker!
Oh. So they're the ones who killed Jack. Oh my god.
Jeez, those things don't go down easy. So, this is a snatcher, huh?
I certainly hope it's dead.
Reminds me of the Terminator. Damn, those things are tough as heck. Oh, hey, Breezy, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Its functions appear to have been completely terminated. So that skin tissue we found under Gibson's nails came from this woman, huh?
So it was Lisa and Freddy who killed Jean.
Freddy, that's right. So where's he?
We can contact the junk collection team later. Let's get out of this apartment for now. We're outside now.
What the? A light just came on. There's not supposed to be anybody in there.
Perhaps Freddy has returned.
There's only one entrance and we're standing right next to it. How did he get in there?
Shall we investigate?
This is standard electronic lock. I can open this without too much difficulty. Breeze, no problem. I have a sweet spot for retro games, and this always harkens back to Blade Runner for me. Yeah, me too. I like retro games a lot, and actually I just watched the new Blade Runner last night, and yeah, it got me in the mood to play this game. So where was I? Door lock. This appears to be the only way in or out of the apartment. I was quite surprised by this game actually. It got a lot of heart, and the writing and the humor is pretty good actually for an old game. And yeah, for an old game, this game is pretty ahead of its time, and a lot of the themes are pretty relevant to like today's political climate and everything. It's great. Some coincidence here. No, I actually downloaded this game before, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. And last night I went to watch Blade Runner, and I remembered that I still have this game. So yeah, after I got home, I started playing it. Investigate. Any other options? What other options? Okay. You're facing a Snatcher, you know. What good will knocking do? Yeah. Open up in there. This isn't working. I'm reading motion. Someone is in there.
Metal, open it.
Okay, now establishing Alpha 1 link. Link made. Executing search for lock code.
Kojima was always ahead of time. Yeah, he is.
Hurry it up.
I'm a big fan of him too.
I'm in Alpha 1's maintenance records for the MR district. Lock code found. Now opening the door.
Good work.
I don't see Freddy anywhere. No sign of anyone in this room. It's in the same condition as it was a few minutes ago. It hasn't been touched. I don't hear anything besides us. It doesn't appear to be in this room. Nothing on my infrared sensors either. Remains do not appear to have been touched. Don't hear anything. Wait. Motion, I read motion coming from the bathroom. Okay, I'm gonna save here just in case. Metal, you ready? Let's go. Okay.
Huh? The bathtub is empty. That thing was filled with water just a few minutes ago.
need motion. This room.
Damn! Where is he?
Oh.
Gillian, behind you.
I've had it. Oh, did I fail? Oh, no.
That was close. You're lucky I was here to save your skin. Who are you? Me? Random Hideo, bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter?
Yes, Gillian, a bounty hunter. As the junker profession is so dangerous, their numbers have fallen dramatically over the past few years. As a result, the government decided to put a price on Snatcher's heads in order to encourage private citizens to cooperate in the effort to track them down. Naturally, these bounty hunters must register with the authorities.
You said your name's Random, right? What did you do? Follow me here?
Yeah, you got it. Investigations aren't my style. You track them down, I take them out.
You have the legal obligation to state your bounty hunter registration number. Please do so now, immediately.
BH75001, Random Hideo. That's RANDOMHAJILE.
What a name, right?
BH75001, Random Hideo. That's confirmed. I officially recognize you as a legal bounty hunter. Wow. Gillian, records indicate that he has already disposed of 3 Snatchers just this month. Counting Freddy, that makes 4.
4?
I've been at this a lot longer than you have. Just relax, rookie. So, Junker Boy, let me give you a little tip. You might already know, but Snatcher's weak point is their artificial skin. If they sit out in the sun too long, they get cancer. That's why they set up a hospital to treat this little problem of theirs. You find it, you can take them out, roots and all.
Where did you get all your information? Wait a sec. You stole it from Gibson, didn't you?
That's not really important. But now that Gibson's out of the picture, I need you to get busy.
I track him down and you junk him. Is that the idea?
Anyhow, it seems Gibson found that hospital. He must have left behind some information about it.
What do you mean, seems? Don't you know anything about it?
Hey, investigations are your job, right?
I owe you one, Random.
Yeah, I'll get it out of you later. See ya, Junker Boy.
Cocky bastard? Yeah.
A Snatcher-controlled hospital, eh? There's bound to be more than a few of them in there.
Act 1 and... Nice. Would you like to save your investigation? Yeah. Alright. Act 2. Okay, I am ending the stream here, actually. So, Breeze, thank you so much for stopping by.
Okay, let's try to sort all this out. Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Not at all. Now projecting recorded video images.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream after this cutscene.
You two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M district. But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone or something at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were 2 Snatchers, 1 male and 1 female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that Snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point. And this weak point is a key difference between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays. Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous, a form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night. And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had been investigating, you analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down. You then ran this montage through the city's data bank, using Jordan. And that gave you 2 suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a Snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of liquid sky, you turned him over to narcotics. Following that, a search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa. Freddie Nielsen also turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was found in Gibson's hand is confirmed as being from Freddie. So you are able to determine that these 2 Snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson. But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hajil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
Alright. Breeze, no problem homie, I'll look for you later. Yeah, I'm amazed already at the extreme detail. Yeah, this game is pretty detailed. And like, I really like the art style, the visual, it's gorgeous. It's amazing for a game that was published in 1994. Yep. So yeah, thanks a lot for stopping by, Breezy, and I hope you enjoyed the stream and hope to see you again next time, okay? Thank you and have a good night or have a good day wherever you're watching this from, okay? See you later. Bye.